Verdict, we the jury find as follows. As to count one, we find the defendant guilty of solicitation to commit first-degree murder.
We are following breaking news at this hour. The jury has reached a verdict in the Dalia Dippolito murder-for-hire trial. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jay Cashmere.
And I'm Shannon Cake. The verdict is in. Dalia Dippolito, a Boynton Beach housewife that tried to have her husband killed, is guilty.
It took a jury nearly 3 hours to reach the verdict. News Channel 5's Mike Trim has followed the court case from the beginning, and he joins us now live from the Palm Beach County Courthouse with more. Mike?
Yeah, Jay, and it was just a packed courtroom for this verdict. Of course, it was guilty. Dalia was accused of trying to have her husband Michael killed. Michael was in the courtroom with his attorney, so you can imagine there was some reaction there. Here's a closer look at what him and his attorney did right after the verdict.
Right now, he's overcome with emotion, and he's not going to say anything right now. He wants to thank everybody, including the state, Boynton Beach Police, everybody who's involved in this, the jury for sacrificing basically 3 weeks of their time.
And it has been a long ride for that jury. We got to this point today through closing arguments that started in the morning and then some jury deliberation, which included them watching undercover police video again. So here's a closer look at how we got to this verdict. The prosecution said the jury shouldn't think twice about finding Dalia Dippolito guilty.
There's no denying the truth. She did it, and you know it.
Police say Dippolito hired a hitman to kill her husband, Michael, at their Boynton Beach home back in August 2009. That hitman was actually an undercover officer. In closing arguments, prosecutors said the motive was Michael's money.
You've seen a greedy, manipulative, evil woman who won't stop at anything.
Police set up a fake crime scene to lure Dalia back to her home. They told her that her husband was dead when he wasn't. But the defense says this was all a reality TV stunt set up by Michael Dippolito.
His obsession with his status and his constant pursuit of get-rich-quick money schemes certainly make him the exact profile for the type of person that would be drawn into reality TV.
Dalia's attorney told the jury it was Michael that planned everything, down to the reality TV show Cops filming certain parts of this investigation.
He's duped them into representing to you that he is a victim in this case.
Dalia was quickly whisked away into a room with sheriff's deputies. She will be sentenced in June. Her family was in the courtroom, and there was a lot more, which we'll have at 6. For now, we're live in West Palm Beach. Show Jay and Shannon, back to you.
Michael, we saw Dalia very stoic when the verdict was read. Did she show any emotion upon leaving the courtroom, and what was the mood like for the rest of the courtroom when the verdict was handed down?
Let me tell you this, when she came in, she was almost pale white, wide-eyed, seemed like she was a bit nervous for this verdict. Didn't really show any emotion afterward, though, and that was kind of par for the course for the case. She shed tears just a few times when her mother was on the stand, but for the most part, no emotion from Dalia Dippolito.
Not a lot of traction on that reality TV claim there, obviously, huh?
Yeah, there was, and when it came down to it, we never heard anything substantial about that theory. There was no paper trail, there were no phone call trails, only a few searches on the Dippolito's home computer about reality TV casting. So even though that was the defense, there really wasn't anything hard put out there that could have driven the point home.
Mike Trim live at the Palm Beach County Courthouse. Mike, thanks so much.